Hi everybody, welcome back. Jimmy J here. I hope you're all well. Just want to carry on talking about this tune that we started making last time. I've actually sort of cracked on and finished it really, but I'll just sort of talk you through a little bit of what I've done, just to give you an idea. Firstly with the drums, really straightforward, just downloaded some drum loops. You can get them everywhere. Just stuck a couple of drum loops together. These drum loops have all been sampled and used so many times, they don't need much effect on them. So if I quickly play that. So really straightforward, as you can see, really simple. But I've got the Aiming in there, which of course is the sort of standard hardcore percussion, I guess. But it works really well. I've got a clean one in there, but yeah, that's the drum sorted. And then we had our piano. I don't know if you remember, but this is something that I played. And here we go. So what I've done here is I've added another piano underneath. It's another 90s piano. It's quite hard to hear, but it's quite subtle, but it does work. It sounds like this. It's just a little bit of little twinkle there, just to add a little something extra. And then the other thing I've done is I took one note of a stab noise, and I followed the piano with that as well. And that sounds like this. And that can be really effective because you can't have the piano on its own, obviously going all the way through. And what I've done actually is I've kind of used it at the start before the piano. I've used it around here before the piano comes in, and it can be really effective. But also, it works very well with the piano, and you can drop it in and out to sort of lift the tune or bring it back down or whatever you want to do. So if I just play all those three together. It's now got like some real depth to it, which is great. And then the other thing I've added this little noise down here, which again, it was a stab noise. I took one note of a stab and I've replayed a pattern, and I've kind of followed the piano but with longer notes. Sounds like this. And that's quite effective. And I'm using that for so this is a breakdown. When I come in, this is our breakdown here. And well, I'll play you a little bit, look. If I play you this, there's also some vocal that I've added, so I'll just take it from here, look. This is a vocal that I chopped up. And you'll hear this extra noise that I use when we come in. So you can hear that's quite effective. This actually I moved just so I could show you. So that comes in down here somewhere, I think. Can't remember now. I think that comes in down there. So these are all the little bits that I've put in. To quickly talk about the bass, of course, what I did was I played a fast bass. I don't know if you can hear that listening on your phones or whatever. And then I played a sine bass underneath, which is like deep sub bass, which I'm sure you can't hear. But so this sort of fast bass is almost like a pattern, really. It's very simple, and it just kind of picks the tune up, makes it move along quickly. And then of course you've got the sub bass, which when you listen to it on big speakers gives it that rumble. So that's kind of all the bits and pieces that I did. With the vocals, I found some more and different vocals. This is the vocal that we were originally playing with down here, and what I've done is I brought it quite late on in the tune because I found some other bits that work quite well. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly play you from when the piano kicks in here, and you can have a quick listen and see what I've done. So I've got strings coming in at this point next, and I've got another bit of vocal here. The idea, and next time I'll talk about the arrangement a little bit next time and how I go about arranging my tunes. And of course we've got the stab section down here. What I did with the main vocal, which is what we were playing around with last time, is I brought it in very late, so we go back into this sort of vocal I've chopped up, and then back into this. I'll play it. See here, what I've done is I've brought this little bit of extra piano. I've sort of dropped it in and out for some of the choruses. I've also got some hi-hats that I brought in. They're always really effective if you come to sort of chorus area to drop some hi-hats in. It just helps pick the whole track up. And of course strings as well, always very effective. And I kind of drop them in and out as well. So that's kind of it really. I'll talk about the stab section next. I'll give you a little sample. We can talk about that next time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you again. Thanks, bye.